Unlock the secrets of Ocean County court records from the comfort of your home, absolutely free. Stay tuned to discover how you can access invaluable information with just a few clicks. Welcome to This Explainer. Today we're completely bypassing the bureaucracy, and I'm going to show you exactly how to navigate the public records matrix of Ocean County, New Jersey.
So let's just dive right into it. Whether you're a complete beginner trying to run a background check, maybe you're researching a piece of real estate, or just fulfilling an academic requirement, you are definitely in the right place. We've put together a really practical step-by-step roadmap so you can take this knowledge and apply it instantly.
Here is our roadmap for today. We'll cover Ocean County records basics, the online records landscape, our step-by-step search guide, overcoming common search challenges, some pro tips and FAQs, and finally, a conclusion and legal disclaimer. All right, moving to Section 1, Ocean County Records Basics. Let's decode this decentralized system.
Okay, so the absolute most crucial first point here is to clear up a massive fundamental confusion about how records in New Jersey are actually organized. Listen, it's not just one giant filing cabinet. The system is totally decentralized. Judicial records, we're talking civil lawsuits, criminal indictments, municipal complaints, those are centrally managed by the New Jersey State Judiciary. Meanwhile, administrative and land records, like property deeds, mortgages, or construction liens, those fall right under the Ocean County clerk. So knowing exactly what you're looking for dictates exactly where you need to look.
Let's jump to Section 2, the online records landscape. Time to access the information matrix.
You know, there is a seriously stark contrast between paid and free services here. The state actually offers this Electronic Access Program, or EAP, which is mostly for high-volume commercial users. But just look at those fees. $4 a minute, a $500 minimum balance? No way. The great news is you can avoid this expensive setup entirely. The free public portals we're focusing on today give you the exact same live docket data at zero cost, with absolutely no deposit right from your web browser.
You might be wondering, why is this free? Well, because you literally have a right to this data. Thanks to the New Jersey Open Public Records Act and Court Rule 138, the entire system operates on a broad presumption of openness. It's a system designed for transparency. Sure, there are specific exemptions, mostly to protect individual privacy and, sensitive law enforcement data. But generally speaking, the doors are wide open for public inspection.
All right, Section 3, the step-by-step search guide. Here is your actionable roadmap.
Let's say you're looking for indictable criminal offenses, which are called felonies in most other states. You'll want to start with the Promise/Gavel Public Access Portal. First thing, you just enter the defendant's first and last name. Now, here is a super crucial detail to remember for Step 3. You absolutely must select Ocean from the county selection list to isolate the local cases. Doing this will pull up tracking details, statutory charges, bail structures, and even sentencing outcomes.
Next up, what if you're looking for civil lawsuits or foreclosures? For those, you'll use the Civil and Foreclosure Portal. Now, unlike the criminal database, this one uniquely requires a quick, free public user registration first. That's no big deal. And actually, if you already have credentials for other judiciary systems like JEDS, you can just use those. Once you're in, search by party name or docket number, and boom, you can review case summaries, attorney details, and the full chronological index of filed documents.
Okay, third, for minor offenses, you'll want to check the Municipal Court Case Search, or MCCS for short. The best part about this portal? It requires absolutely no registration. None. Just input a name and date of birth, or maybe a ticket number if you have it, and you can uncover local traffic violations, parking tickets, and ordinance infractions from all the various townships across Ocean County.
Finally, for real property deeds and mortgages, we're actually going to navigate away from the state courts entirely and head over to the Ocean County Clerk's Search NG portal. You need to pay incredibly close attention here. When entering a name, you have to format it exactly as required. Last name, space, first name. So like Smith, Al, with absolutely no commas. Then you just filter by document type like deed or mort, and you can view watermarked property records dating all the way back to April 1977.
Moving right along to Section 4, Overcoming Common Search Challenges. Let's talk about navigating those dead ends.
Because, let's be real, even with a perfect guide, sometimes a record just isn't fully digital, or it appears restricted. For instance, active arrest warrants related to brand new investigations, those are legally hidden to prevent suspects from fleeing. Makes sense, right? Also, while you can see the index of a civil case online, the public portal doesn't display the actual document images. Oh, and here's a very common, slightly frustrating technical glitch. If you're searching the judgment lien portal and literally nothing happens, check your browser. These databases use pop-up windows, so you've got to make sure that pop-up blocker is turned off.
So, what do you do when the digital trail just runs cold, or you really need those actual civil documents? Simple. You submit a formal physical request. You can send a Rule 138 record request to the appropriate division manager at the courthouse using the proper form. And honestly, the best part? If the request is delivered via email, or if a physical copy you're requesting is under 20 pages, they completely waive all duplication fees.
Let's get into Section 5, Pro Tips and FAQs. Time to maximize your efficiency.
All right, I'm going to blast through some rapid-fire tips for you. First, while active criminal warrants are hidden, you can actually use the MCCS portal to spot active municipal bench warrants. Just keep an eye out for a failure to appear flag. Second, to view or print documents on the clerk's Search NG site, you'll need to download a free piece of software called SAP Crystal Reports. Third, don't let the watermarks on those property records freak you out. That is just a legal requirement stemming from an older appellate case called Burnett v. County of Bergen. And finally, if you're requesting physical court records, you don't even have to provide a reason. Anonymous requests are 100% permitted.
Section 6, Conclusion and Legal Disclaimer. Let's synthesize your search. The absolute biggest takeaway here is that because the New Jersey system is decentralized, no single online portal has everything. It's like a giant puzzle. To build an exhaustive background or property profile, you've got to use a combined step-by-step approach. Check Promise/Gavel for felonies, MCGS for traffic and bench warrants, the civil portal for lawsuits, and Search NG for property deeds. You really have to use the whole shebang.
And of course, a very quick reminder, this explainer is strictly for educational purposes, so it doesn't constitute legal advice. While most of these records are entirely public, there are strict rules governing how you can actually use this information, especially for things like employment or tenant screening. So please always adhere to legal restrictions when accessing and utilizing public data.
But hey, the tools are out there, they are completely free, and they're waiting for you. You now have the actionable roadmap to navigate Ocean County's public records like an absolute insider. So whether it's a hidden bench warrant or maybe a forgotten property lien, what secrets will you uncover in the public record today? Get out there and start exploring.